Hello everyone, Professor Vaibhav Shah here. Hope you have checked out all of my previous lectures on ellipse, in which we have learned different methods to draw an ellipse. We learned concentric circle method, rectangle method or oblong method, parallelogram method, arc of a circle method, directrix focus method, and loop method. In this lecture, lecture 7, we will now learn how to draw tangent and normal to an ellipse. Let us start. So now draw tangent and normal to the curve at any given point. So in examination, it must be said that draw tangent and normal to the ellipse, or it must be given that draw tangent and normal to the ellipse at the point which is 12 mm, 15 mm or 50 mm away from your focal point. So now in first case, it is very clear. It is said that you have to draw tangent normal at any point. That means you can select any of the location of the point. In second case, if it is said that you have to draw tangent and normal which is 50 mm away from your focal point, that means you have to select any of the focal points. So let's say I am selecting this focal point F1. I will select on my rounder 50 mm distance, and I will select any point 50 mm away from my focal point. So how to do it? So we'll select 50 mm first on our rounder. You have to put your rounder at focal point number F1, and you will try to cut this ellipse somewhere here. So you will be getting your point Q somewhere here, which is 50 mm away from your focal point, as they have said. If it is not said anything, you can take randomly point anywhere on your curve. So we have selected point Q randomly somewhere here on this curve. After that, getting point Q, you will connect this point Q with F1 and F2. So let us connect this point Q with F1 and F2. Now, as you can see, we have created one angle between these two lines, F1Q and F2Q. So this is your angle. So next step is you have to just draw the bisector of this angle. And if you try to draw the bisector of this angle, you will be having normal directly drawn from your point Q. So it is very simple. You have to draw just the bisector of this angle. You will be having this vertical line. This is nothing but your normal. And normal and tangents are mutually perpendicular, as we know. So you have to just draw one line 90 degree to this normal to get tangent. Let us draw one line 90 degree to this normal. We'll be having this tangent. So this is your tangent. Write down tangent, and this is your normal. So once again, if it is said that you have to draw your tangent and normal at 50 mm away from your focal point, that means you will first adjust 50 mm on your rounder and put your rounder at any of the focal point. I am selecting this focal point F1. Try to find out this point Q first. So let us see once more. So we have put our rounder at F1, and we have tried to cut this ellipse here to get this point Q. After getting this point Q, you will be joining this Q point with this focal point F1 and another focal point F2. So let us join this Q with F1 and F2. After joining this focal point, you will just divide this particular angle by angle bisector. So let us draw one angle bisector of this angle. And after drawing this angle bisector, this is your normal. This is your line called as a normal. And we know that normal and tangent are mutually perpendicular. So we must draw one line perpendicular to this line normal. So we'll be having this line as a tangent, and tangent is such line which is passing through only a single point of the curve. So always remember, tangent is this thing that which will pass from only single point of the curve. So here this is your tangent. After that, you have to just simply write down tangent and here normal. So now let us see one more method. So if we have this type of a figure and we have to draw tangent normal, so we have another method. So here we have to draw at any random point our tangent normal. So let us specify any random point here. So this is your point Q here. Now after that, getting your point Q, in this case you will be connecting this point Q with your F1. So let us connect your point Q with F1. After connecting this point, you will be making 190 degree at this F1 point itself. So let us construct one line at 90 degree at this point F1. So let us construct one line at 90 degree to F1 like this. You have drawn one 90 degree line through your F1. Now this line will intersect somewhere here on your directrix. And after getting this point on your directrix, you have to simply connect this point with your point Q to draw your tangent. So let us draw this line. This is nothing but your tangent. Why? This is known as your tangent because this is a line only intersecting this curve at only a single point. Now we have got this tangent. So after that, we will just draw a 90-degree line to this tangent, which is nothing but your normal. So after that, we'll specify this tangent by TT line and this normal by NN line. So very easy. First, you have selected any point Q. You have to connect Q point with your focal point F1. After that, you have to make 90 degree at your focal point itself, and you have to construct one line 90 degree to this line. This line you will be constructing 90 degree to this line. After that, you will be getting T point on somewhere on your directrix. After getting this point, you have to just connect this point with your selected point Q and extend this line. You will be having this tangent, and after getting tangent, you will just draw 90 degree line to this tangent. You will be having normal. So after that, you will be writing down NN and TT. That's it. So you can draw tangent normal by any of these two methods in examinations. So this is all from my side. Do not forget to share it with your friends and like and subscribe to show some love and support. Keep learning, stay connected, and if you have any doubts or any queries, feel free to comment below. Bye-bye.